Hello, fellow translators. Hello, members. So, this is going to be an interesting experiment. Right here, we're going to experiment comparing translations performed by ChatGPT, as you can see here. I'm using here the Perplexity AI, but I'm here with using Perplexity, you can use a bunch of different ones. I'm going to use Claude, basically Claude 3.7. So there we have Claude. Here we also have Le Chat. This is a Mistral one. This is a French, the European one. Le Chat by Mistral. This is Qwen. This is the Chinese one, and we also have Deepseek, the other Chinese one, and last but not least, we have Google Translate. I'm going to try a couple different examples and see how these go. I'm already going to make a prediction now. I think Google Translate is going to surprise us and do better than we expected. I might be proven wrong, but anyway, I have a couple stock phrases that I'm going to use. Let's start off with one. Actually, before we do that, let's start off with some instructions. Since we do have AI, I will start off with some instructions. Unfortunately, we cannot use them for Google Translate, but might as well use them with the AI since we can. So here's a text. You're an Italian to English translator translating the Articles of Association for a company. Given this, translate the text below. And then I put the text here, beginning of text. L'Assemblea Generale è convocata dal Consiglio di Amministrazione all'occorrenza dall'Ufficio di Revisione, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I won't read the whole thing. But it's very simple, and this shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to give the exact same instructions for all of these, obviously, except Google Translate. So let's do that. And then I'm going to take this and paste that here. And let's let the translating begin. ChatGPT. The general meeting is convened by the board of directors and, if necessary, by the audit office. The right to convene the meeting also belongs to the liquidators. This is General Assembly. I don't like that it's general meeting. Let's see Claude. Claude did not even translate it. And, this is the fun thing with AI. You get stuff like this. I can insist a little bit, but like I could specify translate the text below into English, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to see if the other ones get it. The general meeting is convened by the board of directors and if necessary by the auditors. The right to convene also belongs to the liquidators. Yeah, nope, General Assembly. Let's see how this one goes. They all love to say general meeting by the auditors. I prefer auditors for Ufficio di Revisione, I gotta say. But audit office, here it says auditing office. Let's see how Deepseek does. It's taking its time. The search service is, I don't think I need the search service. General meeting is convened by the board of directors, auditing body. I don't like that at all. This is probably the worst so far. Let's see how Google Translate did. General meeting is convened by the board of directors and necessary by the auditors. They all did general meeting. So this is interesting. You do have this as an option, the General Assembly. I don't know why they would keep saying general meeting. I would translate it as General Assembly. If you disagree, that's fine. But it's l'Assemblea Generale, General Assembly. I don't think you need to get fancy with this. But there you go. Let's try. Here, I'm gonna give Claude a chance. Translate the text into English. I'm gonna give it a bit of a chance. Let's hope it understood that. Yeah, it keeps saying general meeting. Well, there you go. So let's try one more example. Okay, I confess this sort of made me mad, so I'm going to insist with General Assembly. Let's try this. I'm going to specify a bit more. I'll say it's for a Swiss company. I generally dealt with companies in Switzerland, so maybe that's sort of my bias. But here, l'Assemblea Generale, purché ne siano date le condizioni previste. Blah, blah. Anyway, I won't read the whole thing, but it's basically a paragraph. Here we have General Assembly again, and bearer shares. Azione portatores bearer shares. So let's see how it does with the translation of this. First of all, I'm going to put them in all the chats. So we have ChatGPT. Let the translating begin once again. ChatGPT. So general meeting again, articles of association. That's good because here, gli statuti. I mean, I did specify for the article of association, but often statuti gets translated as statutes or something like that, which I don't like. Bear shares into registered shares, standard shares, registered shares. I like them both. That's good. Registered bearer shares, article of association, general meeting. There we go. These are all pretty much comparable. This is taking a while. By the way, these delays, I'm not sure it's if it's them or if it's me. Sometimes it could be my computer. General meeting, we said registered shares, bearer shares, that's good. Articles of association, it got that. So, we're getting pretty much all the same stuff. I'm going to go through this quickly. General meeting, articles of association, bearer shares, registered shares. And here, I assume we're going to see the same thing while we're waiting for Deepseek. This must be Deepseek because it's taking a while, but while we're waiting. General meeting, article of association, registered shares, bearer shares. Yeah, Google Translate did decently. Article of association, general meeting, registered shares, bearer shares. We see that it can absolutely never get general meeting correct from Assemblea Generale. The only one that even hints at it is this one. Nope, in this example, it doesn't even hint at it. So here, Assemblea Generale, from Italian to English. Here I'm checking Reverso. The first two examples say General Assembly. Then you have some general meetings and General Assembly. General Assembly. It's very odd that the AI never came up with General Assembly and kept insisting on General Meeting. But there you go. I think this is actually quite interesting to show you some of the downsides of AI. You really need a translator to use it and to go through with it. And it can still be fruitful, but a translator needs to be going through with it to know what to look out for. And in case you're wondering, if you want to find a way, so you make sure that this works and that, General Assembly or an option comes up, you can do something like this. So create a table showing the main terms from the source language, main terms in the target language, and 2 synonyms for each term. So let's see what pops up here. So see, you have shareholders meeting, which it depends on the case, but yeah, that could work as well. And General Assembly, so at least it shows up. Articles of Association, bylaws, corporate charter. Yeah, it can be bylaws as well. And let's see what else we come up with here. Okay, while this is going, I'll try here. Well, anyway, let's go through it later. Here. And obviously on Google Translate we cannot do that, but let's go back here. This is the Claude Perplexity. Now we have Assemblea Generale, General Meeting, Assembly, Gathering. I'm not sure I like that all that much. Let's see, Ufficio di Revisione, Audit Committee, Inspection Body, Auditor's Office, Liquidators. Yeah, but I don't, I like this a bit less. So unfortunately, I got this pop-up, and I'm not sure if I can get rid of it. There we can. Assemblea Generale, General Meeting, Shareholders Meeting, again, Annual General Meeting, no General Assembly. This is very odd. Let's see about some other ones. Statuti, Article of Association, Bylaws, Constitution. I like that. Azioni portatori registered, named or ordinary shares. Azioni portatore. Oh, okay, yeah. Bearer shares, unregistered shares, coupon shares. Sure. Did they have? Well, anyway, let's go to this one. Annual meeting, shareholders meeting. So Qwen does not named shares, personal share. I don't know what named shares are. Anonymous shares, transferable shares. That's a bit odd. Shareholders meeting, annual general meeting, unregistered shares, anonymous shares, named shares. So this is like Qwen. They're doing something similar here, and obviously Google Translate, we don't have it. So yeah, it seems like ChatGPT works a bit better, but you still have to follow through and go through with this. By the way, I'm using the free version of ChatGPT here. I could have used the paid version through Perplexity, but I don't see any reason to. Anyway, this was just a preliminary thing. I might do something a bit more structured, or maybe with a little bit more fun. But I was just curious about this, and I wanted to do a brief comparison. Let me know if you want to see others. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks. Bye. Savedum.